Hi guys, and welcome back on the binary options trading. I am today with some kind of difficult strategy, and it is combination of the four indicators. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you, don't use this indicator or don't pay attention to this indicator. But in some cases, all four of them are the perfect combination for the right bet. So let's see how it's gonna be. And if you have any questions left, we're gonna answer it later. So let's start with all setting ups, and the period is gonna be 15 seconds. And today this strategy a little bit more complicated, a little bit more tense. We are gonna choose the zigzag and we are changing the periods here. And okay, with the color, it's fine. The second one is gonna be the moving average. It's just for the chart, just to see the whole tendency of it. It's not like a key thing here, but just to see the whole picture. And the third one is gonna be the stochastic oscillator. And for me here, this, like these down indicators below the chart is gonna be the most important one actually, and I'm paying attention mostly for them. And the last but not the least is gonna be MACD, and let's change what we all have here. Yep, and thickness, colors, and that's it. And I'm gonna tell a little bit more about this strategy. Here we gonna pay attention for stochastic oscillator and MACD to combine, and especially for its green lines. But more about that I'm gonna tell you when we start trading. So we start and pay attention to this chart together with the stochastic oscillator, not the stochastic, with the zigzag and with this small candles. It actually look pretty unusual for us because we mostly don't look at the chart like that. We made our first bet and we made it for an upward movement, and I'm gonna tell you why. So pay attention to the MACD and stochastic oscillator green lines. It is combined. It is showing us that the chart are gonna go up. Let's see how it goes, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more after. So it seems like we went like a full bank, and we were correct about that. And the first bet is gonna be the profitable one. So a few seconds left, and now we have already like $1,000 on our account. So let's proceed for more bets. So the main thing about this zigzag indicator is actually, so we made our bet here for an upward movement, and the main thing about that is actually it is, just like downloading, it's like loading. It's only appears when we have or the highest or the lowest point. And actually this indicator can just help us to understand that we were correct about this strategy. Let's see how it's going to be here, and I'm going to explain. So the situation is like that. Two indicators, stochastic oscillator and MACD, were showing us that we are actually growing, and we were playing on that. And nevertheless, the zigzag wasn't at the lowest point. With the moving average together, we were seeing that actually chart it started to grow. So we were playing on that, and we made it as a profit. So pay attention here. Two of the green lines here are looking down, and we are expecting a downward movement here. Even together with the zigzag, it actually shows us we're gonna be correct, and the chart was like just a while ago at the highest point. It is falling and falling sometimes here dramatically. Let's wait. So guys, I'm actually a little bit in a hurry because the situation here is, just you need to be right on time, and the strategy a little bit complicated. And if you have any questions, and I have my profit here, if you have any questions, just text me. I'm gonna explain a lot of things about this strategy more precisely because I'm here time limited, and I'm here, it's too complicated sometimes to say it out loud. It's better just to write it down and explain how it works, and sometimes on the live like situations with the tradings. So check the situation here. What do you personally see here? And then you can pause that and see what I'm seeing. I am seeing here the falling, and that's just why the stochastic accelerated green line wasn't, below this orange line. And we were expecting, and especially here, the moving average just was showing we are going down, and we played on that. So let's see how our last 3 bets are gonna be. And it's a little bit, like between orange and green, but it seems like the time period was perfect, and we are about to have it as a profit, and the bank is getting more and more on its count. And just look at that. With this zigzag and small candles, it's actually looking crazy. And the first intention here is gonna be the chart is growing, but then you are just putting your attention into these below indicators, and it's actually counting on them. It's perfectly seen. The chart is falling. And zigzag, yeah, it's still growing, but it wasn't at the highest point, so we don't trust it over here. It is just sometimes to use in a combination, but now not by itself. It's too complicated it's almost impossible to pay attention only for that indicator. And again, the timing was just perfect. We were in the beginning of this tendency, and this is actually the most reliable situation, to play in, just to go into the situation. And what we see here are our last profits, and I am in a hurry because I want to make a lot of bets today, and I'm repeating that again and again. If you have any questions, text me on YouTube channel, or better in Telegram, because all the questions regarding the trading I am answering there. So I'm waiting for your responses. So it's done when it's done. And the strategy was hard. The situations was not that usual because we were using the different chart. Maybe you use this chart, with this period of the candles in your trading. I am not, because it's sometimes, too difficult for me. I got my own style. So any comments, any use, anything, you can text me, you can use my signals to trade, or you can give me some advices too. I'm waiting for all of your feedback, and let's stay tuned and stay together.